Hi, so you want to know the difference between the Cane Corso and the Boerboel. So in this video, this is exactly what you will find out, which one is better, the Boerboel or the Cane Corso. Unlike any other video that you watch on YouTube about these two breeds comparing each other, we didn't search this online. I didn't even Google it. I'm not even doing this as a script. This is my honest opinion based purely on experience. I own more than 30 or 40 Boerboels, and I also owned a lot of Cane Corsos in the past, so I know these two breeds inside out. Okay, so let's jump right into. I will start with appearance. These two dogs, in terms of height, they can be quite similar. I don't think the Cane Corso is bigger or the Boerboel is bigger. They are, in terms of height, they are very, very, very similar. However, the main difference that you will find on appearance is the structure. The Cane Corso, it's a more slim dog, it's a more athletic dog, while the Boerboel, it's a much more larger dog. It's a much more imposing dog, and will have stronger bones, thicker bones. I don't mean they are stronger, but they are definitely thicker than the Cane Corso. Will have a much more broader head, a much more wider chest. Overall, the Boerboel is heavier and bigger than the Cane Corso. Now, in terms of colors, they can come in usually the same colors like brindle, fawn, black, and also the Boerboel can come in brindle, fawn, black, and red. I believe Cane Corsos will not come in red, at least at my knowledge, at least the standard colors. But the Boerboel, it's quite common to come in red. Okay, so in terms of the appearance, the big difference here is the structure. The Boerboel is more imposing dog, much more wider dog, but much more stronger than the Cane Corso. Okay, so in terms of temperament, which one is better? I will divide this in three sections. First, we will compare these two dogs as a guard dog, second as a protection dog, and as a family dog. Okay, so let's start with guard dog. In terms of guard dogs, these two breeds are very similar. They are very loyal, very protective, very territorial. These two breeds are really, really, really on the top of the list of the most of the best guard dogs in the world. However, if I need to choose one, I will need to choose not based on temperament, because they are very similar. They are both very good. I will choose in terms of intimidating factor. The Cane Corso with cropped ears can be quite intimidating. It's a very, very intimidating dog. I really love the structure of the Cane Corso. However, as a criminal, if a criminal sees a Boerboel, I believe he will be more scared of the Boerboel. Not even because of the size of the Boerboel. The Boerboel is really, really impressive dog. Usually they have very strong muscles, very strong bones, a much bigger head. I believe they are more imposing than a Cane Corso. I don't know, many of you maybe only saw Cane Corsos live, but some of you I know, because the Boerboel is not a common breed. Maybe some of you never seen with their own eyes what is a Boerboel. A real Boerboel is very, very intimidating. It's a very big dog. Okay, so I will give the advantage here for the Boerboel. I believe the Boerboel can be more intimidating, so better guard dog as the Cane Corso. Now, in terms of protection work, and I don't know if you follow our channel yet. If you don't follow our channel yet, make sure you subscribe if this information is valuable to you, and make sure you follow, you check other videos that we have. Because in terms of protection work, we actually do a lot of work with Cane Corso, and especially a lot of work with Boerboels, because Boerboels nowadays are our main focus. Okay, so the Boerboel, in terms of protection, I believe also will be superior to the Cane Corso, and the reason is just one thing. I believe in terms of aggression, the Cane Corso may have more aggression than the Boerboel, usually, of course, but the Boerboel, After the Boerboel pass that puppy phase, because the Boerboel are very sensitive, you can start working with the Cane Corso before you can start working with a Boerboel, because the Boerboel is a very sensitive breed. However, the Boerboel, when starts to open, the Boerboel is just a machine as a protection work. So I believe between the two, I believe if it is a good trainer that knows how to work with Mastiffs, I believe he will do usually a better work with the Boerboel than Cane Corso. So I will give here the advantage to the Boerboel also. Now, trainability. So I will mix these two, trainability and as a family dog, okay? I believe the Boerboel here may have also an advantage, because the Boerboel, it's, in my opinion, in my experience, the best breed that I ever saw with kids. They are amazing with kids, and they have also a very high tolerance to pain. And with kids, that's something that we will want, because kids are always pushing ears, pushing tails, etc. And excuse me, I promise this is not COVID, you are safe there, okay? So in terms, as I was saying, the resistance to pain is something very important to get in a family dog, and the Boerboel is extremely resistant to pain. Sorry, my English is awful. No, it's not awful, but could be better. Okay, so in terms of a family dog, I believe the Boerboel will be better. However, the Cane Corso is a very good family dog also. Okay, so Cane Corso lovers, don't flood the comments there insulting me, because I really love the breed. But as I was saying, in terms of these specific characteristics, I believe the Boerboel is better. Okay, now let me get to my notes, because I have here a little okay, so I don't forget anything. So in terms of health, basically they have the same issues. Okay, usually the problems are the hip dysplasia, the elbow dysplasia. The Boerboel has something that I don't think is you can see in the Cane Corsos, which is Wobbler syndrome. In the Boerboel, there are some cases of Wobbler syndrome. Interruption in the eye, both breeds sometimes may have that, but in terms of if you get a Boerboel from a good breeder or a Cane Corso from a good breeder, I believe they are both very healthy, and I don't think one is healthier than the other. Okay, and so the life expenses, I believe, is also the same. It's around 10 to 12 years in both cases. So I believe they are two very healthy breeds, of course, inside the Mastiff family. Okay, they are not shepherds, they are not a primitive breed. So looking at their sizes, I believe they are a relatively healthy breed. Okay, now level of energy. If you want a more active, if you are an active person and you want a dog that can run for hours, jump with you, play with you a lot of hours, etc., go hiking with you, and you really need an athletic dog, a high energy dog, if you are comparing these two breeds, the Cane Corso will win in this category. However, if you want a more relaxed dog, the Boerboel is not relaxed, but a Boerboel is not a dog of Bordeaux or something like that. A Boerboel have energy. However, the level of energy of a Boerboel it's lower than a Cane Corso. Now, I will give my final thoughts about these two breeds. So, as I was saying, if you are someone active, I believe you can go with the Cane Corso. However, if you have a family, you don't need that level of energy of the Cane Corso, you probably will go with the Boerboel. I'll be very honest here. I don't need to sell more puppies, okay? I'm doing this video, and people who know me, people who follow me know that I'm completely straight, okay? So this is my honest opinion. I believe that the Boerboel is really the ultimate Mastiff. Okay, so comparing these two breeds, I will prefer the Boerboel. That's why I'm breeding Boerboels and not breeding at the moment Cane Corso. So I believe the Boerboel is a superior dog in most cases. However, I do love the breed Cane Corso also. Okay, so sorry if I offend any Cane Corso lovers here, but that's my opinion. I really love Cane Corsos, but the Boerboel, for me, it's better. Okay, so hope you like this video. Subscribe if you're not subscribed already. Smash that like button and speak soon. Bye.